Hi everyone, so today I want to try out Spellbinders' new embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, and the bonus item that comes in Deluxe Caboodle for you guys for December of 2025. So I did already do a whole unboxing of the kit. If you're watching this video now, that means that if you are new or want to sign up new again, or however for the membership, you can do that now. And I'll continue working with some of the other club kits in the next few days here. So I will say initially that Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. The links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thanks for using those if you would like. I do have them for the US and the UK. And yeah, so I think we're just going to make a quick card with some layers. That's why I wanted to use both embossing folders. And then the bonus item for the Deluxe Caboodle. So if you want to sign up for the Deluxe Caboodle, you will receive this die set in your box there. And sometimes they're available later for purchase, but not always. So, you know, if you're not going to be doing that, maybe keep an eye out and you can pick it up later. I don't ever guarantee that because I don't know. So it is a little face mask, or like, you know, sleeping mask, with the little straps here. Then like the little hearts can go in the eyes, or just leave it however you want. But you have the free layer, you have this top layer, and then a little slipper, which of course you can make a pair of slippers or however, with the little like bear face, I suppose, with the little background piece, of course, of the slipper, and then this with the inlays. Excuse me, it should be like that. And then you have the ears, and then the background piece for the ears. So we'll play with that in a little while. You probably already saw in the thumbnail there. And then I have the embossing folder, the sweet stems, and the 3D embossing folder of the month for, again, December 2025, Unlock My Heart. Okay, so I'm going to use both of those, just a quick layer up. I did grab this little gal because I was initially going to just go ahead and make the mask for her. Look, I already have the cucumbers on there, but if you wanted to put the little mask, that definitely works too. It covers up, you know, this whole area here. You can probably still do the cheeks and that'd be fine. And then these little straps go towards the back, right? So if you wanted to do this, maybe you want to put this and then add the turban on her, so that way the little straps are kind of tucked in underneath. But however you want to use that, and it's just so cute. But I'll put that to the side for now. But I just wanted to show you guys that in case you didn't see it in the original unboxing. So it is designed to go with the large die. And then you have the slippers that can do their own thing, right? So because my kids have been home for Thanksgiving and things for the break, and what I mean is like all day, right? They're not at school. I went ahead and cut some pieces down so we can just get right to it. So on this one today, I'm going to make it A2 size, so 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So it's a 10-fold card. You can still open it this way too if you like. It's fun. And then I already cut down these layers. So let me recall. So this one is definitely 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 because that's the kind of matte layer I like, something nice and tight. But I'm just going to glue that one down. This one is 4 by 5 1/4 because it's a little bit smaller than this one. And I think I'm going to run that one through this embossing folder, the 3D embossing folder, okay? And just have some really nice dimension in the background. And then I just came up with some layers, and honestly, I didn't even measure to see if this, I think it'll work. Yeah, sure. If they hang off the sides, that's fine. I just cut these down, and these are just random measurements. I could have made them more concentric, like from A2, but I just cut down some paper. So this is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And this is going to be an 1/8 inch all around, smaller than that. So it is going to be 2 5/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, and I'll run this one through the standard embossing folder, and I will be right back. Oh, you know what? Let's put it here. So you can see it has like little flowers, the stems, the flower stems. So I kind of want that to look kind of even. So I'm just going to have some flowers, ending with flowers about the same, right? That'll be cute. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I already glued that down, and so let's see. How cool, so pretty. Really, I love all the little keys and all these fun things on here. We can definitely use either side. You know, I didn't think about that. Because for a card like this, I don't know. I like the flat side, kind of. Let's see. For this card. I know it's interesting because this is kind of backwards, but there's so many layers, or like this is going to kind of cover up a lot of that. You know, I think I will do it that way. Why not? So I'm going to glue this down with the deboss. I don't even know, is that a word? I always, like I say deboss and I'm like, where have I ever seen anything? This is deboss, but anyway, let's put that on there. Oopsie, a little glue where I don't want it. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side for a moment, something on top of it. A little bit of weight, especially because I'm using the bubbly side facing down. And then this one, let's check this guy out. Haven't looked at that. Cute. And again, so this is your standard emboss where it goes up, it goes across and back down, where the other one's kind of molded in the roundness and all that's very 3D. And then that's the deboss side. And this one I will use the emboss side popped up. And that's why I chose this one on top, because I'm going to put the slippers on this and I want it to be pretty flat. But if I had thought to use the deboss side, I guess I could have used either one. Okay. And so I'm just going to let that sit for just a moment. I'll be right back. All right, let's see here. Cute. A little more glue coming out up here. And oh, this way. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know why I said this way. They're up and down. I don't know why. Doesn't this look more right? Anyway, pop that on there. Oh, I do want to show you this little gal. Like I said, when I had first created this, she is pretty much an A2 size card. She's not as wide as an A2, but she does look like this. And you can definitely pair it up with something like that. Look how cute that is. Right? You didn't have to make it into like a shaped card. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. And so let me go ahead and glue this down while we're just doing layers right now, and then we'll focus on our slippers that I'm sure are going to have a lot of black and pink and white in them, just so everything kind of looks real sweet. You know, that's actually pretty good. I didn't, like I said, line up like, oh, this should be this wide, and I took half an inch off of here or whatever. I just eyeballed a piece of cardstock, and that almost looks like it's a layer that's been thought of purposefully. Okay, and there's a lot going on. I want it to look straight, but like kind of hard to do. I think it needs to go a little more this way. Oh, come on, this way. Does that look better? I'm looking at the black edges, you know, the lines, not the design that's in the background, because that's hard to tell. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I hope this doesn't look too boring when I get to this part, because I want this to look a little maybe like panda-ish, even though pandas have the little dark circle around their eyes. I think what I'm going to do is run this through just like this with the inlay through some white paper, and of course, because I have an inlay, we're going to tape that down. We don't want that to move. So definitely get those taped down. And then I think I'm going to do the back of the slipper in black just to bring some more color in. I mean, it could be anything, but I'll do black. And then unfortunately the ears are generally just black also for pandas. So I think I'll still do both layers, but you know, we just need black. You can just do this layer really, but this is kind of made to go behind that, so it probably isn't going to be as big. So for each of them, we have 2 already, but we need 2 slippers. So 2 of these, 2 of, you know, each of these things basically, and I'll be right back. The little nose pops out. You can do whatever you like for that. Since this is a panda, I went ahead and ran just that background piece in black so that the little nose would be black, and I'm just going to go with that. So let's see. I'll do obviously both of them the same. If you want to tuck the ears in between these 2 layers, you can definitely do that. Let me show you what the ears look like. So you have basically a left and a right. Let me see if I have one of each here. Yes. And then I'm going to glue them together with those little background pieces. And again, since this is a panda, I just went with black, so just fill it in, but it's this other, from the other die. Just going to glue that into the back. I'll do the same thing for the opposite one. Right, just glue one of those pieces in the back. And then for right now, let's just glue this together. Let those set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our little ears, and you know, you can place them this way. Like I said, you can put them between the layers. You can place them this way. That looks a little more upright. I feel like for a panda, it's more like this. I don't know. So I suppose you can get a little different look depending on how you place the ears. But I'm going to place one over here. And then the opposite one. I hope I'm doing that right. Let's see, over on this other side. Okay, I'm gonna hold those for a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, got both those. I know it's very washed out looking, sorry about that. And then the back of the slipper. I'll do the same with the other one. Okay guys, so we have these. So in my mind I was like, oh, I can make them look like little hearts, you know, like a pair of slippers like this that's like a heart. You can do that. It'd be very cute. They can be like this. They can be like this, you know, which I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm probably going to glue this one more this way. And I'm going to have a sentiment right here. That's kind of what I'm going for. And then this one should probably have some dimensionals on that back side there. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals here and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'll glue here. Hold that down and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we have that. And I'm just gonna do my sentiment, and I'll probably go ahead and do that on some white paper. So we have, I think I'll do this one for the clear stamp of the month with the die. Let's do nothing together. So it's just kind of like chill with the little slippers. And let's see, okay. A little bit longer, so I need something like that. And this. And then I'll just cut that out. I'm debating, maybe I'll also run this through black paper just to have like a drop shadow for it. See if I got that. Didn't get a bounce on that, I hope. Looks pretty good. Yeah, duh. It goes this way. I have all the cursive stuff and I'm like, oh, this way. Let's do nothing together. And again, you can see really clearly right down in there just about where you're going to be cutting. And so I'm just going to put some tape. Hopefully it doesn't move on me too much. And I'll cut that out. Okay, I'm just going to glue these guys together like this, I think. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's our card with our cute little panda kind of inspired slippers, and then let's do nothing together. It just makes it laugh because it's like, let's do nothing together. But, you know, obviously if you're sending it to a friend, what it means is like just hang it out, right? All right. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box again for the US and the UK. And if you're watching right now, that means you can sign up for this month if you are interested. So I will have those links there for you. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.